Good morning. All right, here we are, December 30th. A decade is leaving us and a new decade is upon us. And this is so exciting. Like, I don't know if you're like me, but I have learned to love new things, new adventures, new goals, new weeks, new Mondays, new decades, whatever it is. And so I wanted to come in here really quickly and share with you something that I am committing to for January of 2020. So weird to say. But I know if you know me, if you're a part of my boot camps, or if you followed me here for very long, I don't love New Year's resolutions. I don't think that they are productive. I think that a lot of people set them, and in my personal experience, I used to set a New Year's resolution. I would make all these goals and then I would freeze, either just get off track and feel defeated, or I would just feel frozen because I'd set all these goals and I didn't know how to get anywhere, right? So I am more of a, create some new routines, create some healthy habits. I think resolutions like always made me feel like I needed to perfect something, and that's just never possible this side of heaven. So I very much here in my message through social media, in my boot camps with my team, I really encourage creating just slowly one habit at a time, stacking healthy habits and creating new routines, right? So, but I find myself, Rachel Mitchell, 5 years as a coach, leading other women in health and fitness. And the last few months, I've really found myself slipping out of some of those healthy habits. As I'm studying God's word, and I'm studying this new Bible study called Finding I Am that we're doing in my challenge group in January, I really have come to see that some of my habits have shifted more towards relying on food, turning to food for comfort or entertainment or different things, and less on relying on God. And so as I'm reading that and I'm studying these I am statements of God and knowing that He is supposed to be all that I need, I have really felt convicted to really make some changes for the next 30 days and focus on my nutrition, focus on food, because I personally have always struggled with food. It's always been something that I've put on a pedestal, that I've turned to whenever I was stressed, when I was happy, when I was sad, when I was glad, just anything. Food is a struggle for me, and it always will be. I recognize that. I don't think I'm ever going to find a plan or containers or a shake or a workout program or anything that's going to cure me of that. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that because my struggle with food forces me to turn to God, and I will take that struggle every day if it's something that's going to force me to rely on Him. It's not fun. It's not honestly fun. I wish I didn't have the struggle some days, but I am going to embrace it, and I am going to do something over the next 30 days that is going to help me get back to a place where I see food as fuel, as calories that give my body energy, and not as something that I'm either abusing or craving too much or focusing more on food, late at night than I am on taking care of my body and doing what God called me to do. So I'm going to share with you my plan. All right. But first, let me say that in the last couple months, definitely because of the holidays, I gave myself some more leeway. I've had more sugar. I've had artificial sweeteners. I've had a lot of dairy, all those things that I know aren't really that great for my body. And I've noticed the symptoms. Like, I've had a sinus infection, probably from the dairy, because I cut out dairy, most of it. And I really never get those anymore. I used to get one like every 3 or 4 months. I have had a sinus infection. My PMDD has flared up. That's my PMS, my premenstrual dysphoric disorder. It's been worse with my last few periods. I've really noticed that. That takes a toll on my relationships, right? I had strep throat. I never, ever get sick, and I caught strep throat. So I can see that my choices are creating some results that I'm honestly not happy with. So over the next 30 days, I am going to cut out a lot of things that I just know aren't good for me. And honestly, this is going to be a little bit of a research period too, because I think that our bodies, we all react to food differently. And some people can eat grains and it doesn't bother them. Some people can eat beans, it doesn't bother them. Some people can't eat those things because it causes inflammation and arthritis, and it causes things to flare up. So I think I encourage you, if you're watching this, if you're following me, if you're thinking about doing anything for the new year, look at it as an experiment that your body, that you're going to go through, and whatever you commit to, can I please ask you to really commit to it? All right. So I'm going to cut out sugar. I'm going to cut out grains. I'm going to cut out legumes. That's like, beans, peanuts, things like that. I know those things do not agree with my stomach, and they do cause inflammation for me. Alcohol, artificial sweeteners, and dairy. And you may be thinking, oh my gosh, Rachel, what are you going to eat? Right? The funny thing is that still leaves me tons of food to eat. Like, God created such a plethora of wonderful, satisfying, tasty, filling food that will actually fuel my body for the workouts I do, fuel my body for my brain to function properly, fuel my body so that my PMS is better, that my cholesterol is lower, and that is going to be my focus. So I will eat meat. I will eat lean meats. I will eat lots and lots of vegetables. I will eat fruit. I will eat healthy fats. All right. I will even eat potatoes. Okay. Excuse me. And so that is going to be the focus of my nutrition. And what I'm going to do, I want to invite you to come along on this journey. I'm going to share a weekly meal plan on my blog. I'm going to update every week here in my stories and through a post, and definitely on my blog more in depth about how this is going for me. And I want to see how my body reacts. I want fewer headaches. I want less severe PMS. I want lower cholesterol. I want to sleep better. I want to drink a whole lot more water. I want to relax in the evening and not think that I have to have food in order to relax, or a glass of wine. And I want to just be very present with the people that God has given me in my relationship with Him. And sometimes food gets in the way of that. And so this is my focus. It's not just to lose weight. I probably will a little bit. I honestly have a good 5 pounds that I need to lose in order to be at my healthiest BMI. So that will be hopefully a focus of it. But I'm not going to weigh myself during these 30 days. I'm going to measure and I'm going to weigh before, but I'm not going to during this program. All right, during this focus of mine. And here's the thing, I heard this recently. I heard someone say that food is either making you more healthy or it's making you less healthy. And there's no neutral ground. There's no food that is just kind of helping you stay the same. What you put into your body, what I put into my body, is either making me healthier or it's making me less healthy. And I really want to be cognizant of that and be focused on that. And I want to really, stewardship is my word for the year. Stewardship of my business, my body, my family, my relationship with Christ, whatever it is, like I want to steward this body well. And so this is my vision board. I've shared this with you guys a little bit, but I've got down here this picture of a salad because I need to focus on my food, on my nutrition. And I plan to do that with this 30-day Kickstart. Now, what's going to happen after that? I don't know yet. I may stick to it. I may reintroduce some foods that I do like to treat myself with. I don't know, but stay tuned. I will definitely let you know. And if you are looking for something, if you're looking for a plan, if you're looking for just something to do to help you reach those goals that you have for your health and fitness, and if you want to invite God into it and you want to be a part of what I'm doing in my challenge groups or even in my team, if you want to make food and faith and fitness into a business where you help yourself and you serve others by showing up every single day, you want to build a business around it, sister, like I'm here. You can tell me, you can comment below and say, Rachel, challenge group. You want to join a challenge group, you want to focus on your fitness. You can comment below and you can say food, faith, fitness, and business, right? You can tell me what level, what place you're at in your life that I can help you with, because I'm always my doors are open. The doors to my challenge group, the doors to my business, to my team, the doors to just the social media. If you just follow me and you are inspired by what I post and you just want to keep following my journey, that's cool too. I am here to serve with everything that God has given me to steward this year. And that this Instagram feed is part of that. All right. So Happy New Year. Comment below. Tell me if you have questions about what I'm doing or if you need help with anything. And let's make 2020 the last year that we make resolutions, okay? I don't make resolutions anymore, honestly, but let's make it the last year you make resolutions, because you are actually making new routines and new habits that ensure that you're not starting and stopping forever. All right? I love you. So proud to be here. So excited to share this with you. And I will definitely be sharing more soon. Bye.